It's day 26 of 28 days on the ascent. 2 days left. Hello everybody, Joyce here with the Traveling Gamblers, and I am here with John. Hello John.
Hello Joyce. I don't know. I
don't
wasn't
either.
going to laugh.
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
I have no idea.
You know, when we started doing this a long time ago, remember we had to retake it like 20 times when we started doing it.
Yeah, this is so much better that we don't edit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. What a difference. Today was a day at sea, and we left Georgetown. It was funny that we couldn't remember. When I was editing the video last night, I was like, wow, there were moments where we had no idea what we were thinking or talking about. We left Georgetown, Cayman Islands yesterday, Grand Cayman, and we're at sea today to go to Falmouth, Jamaica tomorrow, which doesn't take an entire day to get there, but we're going super slow, and the seas are very calm. It's very nice.
Yeah.
So we woke up this morning
around 8:30, maybe. I think so.
Yeah.
We left the cabin about around 9.
What did we do?
And I was about to say, you went upstairs to go to the what do you call that place?
Spa
the
Cafe.
Spa Cafe to get those shakes.
Smoothies.
Oh boy. Okay. And it was peanut butter and banana.
I think it's called Refuel, and I have a photo on my phone, I believe, from when I got it last week, and we never talked about it. So here's a picture, because where did you go?
So I went down to the casino to grab a couple of seats of the machines that we wanted to play, and
which was Firelink.
Right.
It's a very popular game, and there's only 4 machines on the ship,
right.
So we thought we'd get down there early, and we ended up not staying on them.
Brought me the smoothies, which were really delicious. So I didn't have a cheese Danish. I had a smoothie instead.
So that was our breakfast.
Yes. Then we played Firelink for a little bit and decided to go to the machine that I won the money on yesterday, or the day before. When was that? Was that yesterday?
No, it was the day before. We stayed out of the casino yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yes.
Oh boy. Okay.
So we decided, we did the math on our finances, and between the wins the previous week and this week, or the previous 2 weeks and this week, we did the math on everything, and we decided that we could, within our budget, for our own comfort zone, we would have $1,000 each to play in the casino again. So that's what we did today. We had a budget of $1,000 each.
We played for about 5 or 6 hours, right?
We did. We played for a very long time. We gave back the $2,000, or lost the $2,000. John, at the end of the day, we're finished, and John earned a 9,000 point certificate, which would be a concierge of the cruises on the list, or trade-in value of $1,500 with $1,000 in free play. So we will utilize that to probably book something, a short cruise sometime in March.
And I was about 300 points short of becoming Ruby again.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not going to bother doing it this cruise, because once you get down there, you get caught up in it, and I'm going to just wait till next week.
We're done.
Yeah.
We have 2 more days. We have Jamaica tomorrow, and then we're at sea the following day, and then we're home. Yay! I'm ready to go home.
I am ready also.
I'm ready to go home.
Yes.
So let's see what else. We also have a $120 comp based on John's Theo, win-loss Theo. Your theoretical win-loss based on your play. And so tomorrow night, we are going to use that money
for the rooftop garden.
Yes.
Which is my favorite restaurant.
Yes, so we're going to go to the rooftop again. And which is good, because we're going to the Silhouette on the next cruise after we go home for 8 days, and they don't have the rooftop garden. They have something different, but so we're going to go there, and we're going to go with Nancy.
Right.
And
Cassie
and John.
Yeah.
And so it'll be nice, because we haven't done that with them. So it'll be a different experience. So we played in the casino. It was we started about 9. We finished about 2:30.
Right.
Then we came up to the cabin.
Got our computers.
Got our ducks in a row. Counted our money.
Oh, okay.
And we took the tickets down to the casino and we cashed them in. We decided that we just wanted to do that and not hold on to the paper tickets anymore.
Right, yeah.
And so we cashed in the money and we brought it back up and put it in our safe.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a process that we have to go through for declaring it with the casino, and we'll do all that on the last night. And then we went to Cafe Hibachi.
Yeah, we went to cab. We asked, we couldn't find our table, so someone was sitting there.
We found our table.
Right.
But there were no seats that were good for us.
Right.
Because we like to have a table where we can work and put our laptop.
So we asked the lovely couple from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember their names. You do?
Yeah.
Pete? No.
No. But do you remember what we talked about with the green light?
Oh, yeah. I can't see a green light.
It's right there, that little green dot.
Okay.
That's where you're supposed to look.
Okay, got it.
I'm just trying to help him so that he is looking up and instead of down so that you guys can actually see him. Is that better?
Yeah.
Do you see yourself in the camera?
Yeah, but I'm blurred.
Yeah.
Maybe my glasses. I don't know. Maybe.
No, yeah, because you're okay.
Okay.
You're not blurred. Mike and Pam.
Okay.
So they were sitting in 2 of the 4 chairs at the table that we typically sit at. So 2 chairs were empty. So I said, "Is anybody sitting here?" And she said, "You are." And I thought that was very sweet.
Yes.
So we sat down with them and we're doing some stuff on our computers and we started just small talk and we ended up chatting with them for a little while. They were a lovely couple from Canada. This was their first cruise. They were here with family the family members cruise, but they hadn't before, and they said they really liked it. And then
it was time for dinner, right?
No. Then Nancy came down and joined us, and Nancy and I went down to the Martini Bar in the Grand Plaza to participate in the general knowledge trivia because yesterday we couldn't hear it sitting up in Cafe Hibachi. So we went down and we did really well. I have to give the credit to Nancy for the most part, but there was a couple sitting at the bar right next to us where we stood because there were no seats, and they helped us with a couple of the answers.
Oh.
And so we had a 17 out of 20.
Wow, you didn't even tell me that.
There was another team, we didn't really have time.
No.
There was another team that scored 18 out of 20, so we didn't win. We weren't the winners of the pop socket that goes on the back of your phone, which is, they can keep it. But and then we went back up to our table, and Mike and Pam were gone, and so Nancy switched seats, and then
John and
Cassie joined us, and they were with us for a little bit, and they said that they had other plans for dinner tonight. So John, Nancy, myself, and our friends Jared, Gerard and Jason, we asked them if they would like to join us, and they did in the main dining room in Tuscan. The 5 of us had dinner together, which was very sweet because they are in Aqua this cruise, so they could go to Blue, but we can't go to Blue. So they negated going to Blue tonight and went with us to Tuscan. And it was a really lovely dinner. It was very nice. It was great conversation. What'd you have?
I had the eggplant bruschetta, and that's on the Tuscan menu. There was a wedge salad. That was pretty good with blue cheese dressing, and then I had the turkey parmesan, and that's one of my favorite dishes that they have with pasta.
It was on tonight's kind of special menu,
right?
So it was available.
But they also had a chef's special, which was sweet and sour chicken,
right?
And I tasted that. We got that to taste it, and you have a picture of that.
Yeah.
Right.
So I have a picture. I took a picture of the menu for tonight's menu, and then the waiter brought over the classics menu, so it's the 4 main dining room menus, the ones that are available each night in each different dining room. But the beauty of that is you can be in any dining room and order from any of those 4 menus. Once it's broken down, it's easy to understand, but it can be confusing in the beginning, especially if it's your first time on an Edge class ship. And one of the questions that I see more frequently than not, I see it every single week somewhere on Facebook in some kind of a group. People ask, do I need to make reservations for the main dining room on the Edge class ships? And the answer is no, you don't. If you want to, you can. You have to wait until you get a little closer to your cruise. I'm not sure what the window is for reserving those, but you can also take care of it once you get on the ship. But if you want to do it ahead of time, if you're a planner, if you have a larger group, whatever, you can do it ahead of time, but you don't have to. You can go to any of the 4 main dining rooms any night, and you just stand in line and you just give them your cabin number and they'll give you a table. If you like your server and your table in one specific main dining room, you can eat in that dining room with that server every night. As long as you show up around the same time, you could get the same table. And you can order from any of the 4 main dining rooms in any of the dining rooms. I hope that makes sense.
Yes.
So pictures of the menus, pictures of all the food that we ordered.
What'd you order?
I had the pasta fazool soup, which was very good. I've had it before. And for my entree, excuse me, I ordered the turkey parmesan as well. And the sweet and sour chicken, we had one of those, the sweet and sour chicken, the chef special, and we shared it. And I really liked that a lot. It was, both of them were very good.
Yes. Yeah.
And for dessert, which I never order dessert, almost never, tonight I got the strawberry angel food cake, and it was really good. It was very, very light. It was a nice size serving. It was small, wasn't too much. What did you have?
The creme brulee. I have a problem saying brulee.
No, you said it perfectly.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You said it perfectly.
Yeah, but
and dinner was really lovely. It was very nice. And John asked me, would you like to go do the video now? That worked out really well for us last night. Mm-hmm. So here we are back in our cabin. It is 7:35 and we are going to go meet Nancy for pub trivia again. Mm-hmm. I think it's called the pub quiz.
Right.
And there's a couple other things afterwards. I'm not sure if we're staying to do those or not, but I do think that we're going to play either 5 Crowns. We might teach Nancy how to play Shanghai, which is another card game that we like, that our friend Geraldine taught us. Or we might do dominoes. I'm not sure, but we're probably going to do one of those.
I don't want to do golf today.
We're probably going to do one of those things, either 5 Crowns, Shanghai, or dominoes. And John and Cassie may or may not join us, not sure. But we're probably going to do that up in the cafe, the Ocean View Cafe, because the last couple nights we sat in
front of the bistro.
And the music was so loud.
Really loud.
We couldn't even hear each other talk. It was too much. Last night was Latin night, and they had Latin night dance party, and it was really super loud. So a couple things that we wanted to talk to you about tonight, a couple tips that we wanted to give you, some information that we don't think is commonly known.
Okay, but we were going to go to Jamaica tomorrow, so that made us think of these things.
Right. Why?
Why? There's a warning out there
from the U.S. State Department.
Right, and it's
travel warning.
Right, it's not very safe. I don't know what level it was at.
Yeah, but there's a travel warning for Jamaica.
Yeah, and you don't want to go outside the port unless you're doing an excursion.
Our recommendation is to not go outside of the port unless you're doing an excursion with the ship.
Right.
So that made you think of,
on the back of the card,
your CPAS card.
CPAS card is
every celebrity card.
Yeah, I don't have to see that.
Go closer. Go closer.
Okay.
Here, let me help you out.
Well,
let me help you out.
Okay.
No, it's not blurry.
Okay.
It might be blurry.
Yeah. But that's the idea. It's a
Yeah.
phone number.
Actually, I'll take a photo of it and insert it so it won't be blurry.
And it's also on the app.
So tell them what it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's emergency. This is in case of an emergency, call this number.
While you're in a port.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
while you're in your cabin.
No.
So if you're in port, that's my card. So can I have that back so we don't lose it?
Sure.
While you're in port, everybody always has their CPAS card unless you've lost it, and that's a problem in itself. On the back of every Celebrity card is the information if you have any kind of an emergency. That is their emergency team, and you can call them. Hopefully you'll never ever have to use it. John and I noticed it on the back of our cards about 2 years ago, and we just keep forgetting to mention it because it's just something kind of we forget about. But also in the app, and I'm going to show you on John's phone, in the app, when you go to the actual day of where you're going to be, it says it's support day, and it says tips for today, tap for today's tips and important info. And when you tap on it, there's a whole bunch of information. What's the matter?
You can't really see that.
No, I know, but I'm just giving them the idea.
You know, maybe some clips. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm just showing them the idea, the concept of it, not necessarily to read all of this. But it's quite a bit of information, and it's about the port, and it's about the port agent's information. So the headlines in this, and it's on every app, on every single port day for every cruise that Celebrity has. So guests on shore excursions, leaving the ship, keep the app fresh, going ashore, guests going ashore on excursions, that kind of seems like a duplicate, leave flower, plants, food behind, a minor request, and it talks about if you're under the age of 18, you really need to be with an adult when you get off the ship. Stay safe in port, and they talk about the specifics. Important transportation information we thought you should know. They talk about tonight's attire for evening chic, which tomorrow night will be. Helpful information about the Falmouth port. It's good information. And then helpful additional Falmouth port information, and they give you the phone number for the port agent. There's an email address, there's the U.S. Embassy address. There's a lot of really good information here. Hopefully you'll never ever have to use it. But then it also says today's gangway location. It tells you where on the ship the gangway is, what deck. And it says the gangway goes down at 7:30 a.m. today and all aboard at 2:30. So if for some reason you forget, it's a great source of information. And I don't think very many people know about it or know to check it out. So it's right there above the day. You choose the day that you want to be on, and then it's right here, this white bar that goes across. Tap on that and it opens it up. It's a good source of information for the port, and you know, you never know. You know, there was something else that we wanted to talk about. Yesterday I said that I was going to talk a little bit about the tenders, and I never did. We got sidetracked about something else, pseudos. But just to touch a note on that, you have to get, when it's a tender port, they give out tender tickets, and there's a location that they give them out at, that they distribute them, and it usually starts at early in the morning, and you go and they give out so many tickets per number, per group, and you then have to wait for your tender ticket to be called, unless you were on a ship's excursion. If you book an excursion on your own, you're on your own about how to get off the ship and what time to get off the ship. So if you're on an excursion on your own, you need to make sure that you get your tender tickets early so that you can get on an early enough tender to get off the ship. Because they call the tender ticket number over the PA system, and that's when you can then go based on your ticket, your tender ticket number.
And then there's priority for access.
Premium access.
And for Zenith.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And retreat.
Retreat, right.
Right.
Yeah, so that you can go anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to
And
meet, you have to meet in a certain area,
right,
and then they'll walk you off.
right,
there.
right. And anything else?
Just the question of the day, I think.
Oh yeah, yesterday's question was a good one. I thought
Yeah.
a lot of responses.
Hmm.
I don't know what the results were.
I'll tell you in a second. Um, it
No.
was whether you do the drill before you get on the cruise with the app, or if you wait to get on the cruise and do it on the TV.
Right.
So 100% of the people that responded that I read so far, which is a lot, said they do it at, before the cruise.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, right.
Prior to embarking.
Some do it at the hotel. Some do it, on the app. Before.
So honestly, we've never done it in the cabin.
No.
And that could be something that we show people that
Right.
you could. Sometimes the app has difficulty loading, and we've had that situation where it wouldn't let us do it, or you would actually do it, but it wouldn't say complete. It wouldn't, the complete thing, I think it turns green. It wouldn't turn green. But then when we go to the assembly station,
Right.
they scan our card and they see that we did it.
A lot of people said they do that right away. They go to their muster station right away, because you can check in with the ticket app with the ticket that's on the app, the
boarding pass.
boarding pass on the app. You can do it with that, or you can do it when you get your card.
Right.
So,
because as you guys know, for those of you that have been on a celebrity cruise, when you get on board, your room key, your SeaPass card, is at your cabin. So when you get on board, if you have your SeaPass card or your boarding pass on your phone, or even a paper version of it, it'll tell you what your muster station is, and you can go straight to your muster station and they can scan the barcode on there, and then you're done. You're free to have fun.
Well, they talk to you too. They go over.
Right. All I meant was is that you don't have to go to your cabin to get your key.
Right.
To get your SeaPass card and then go back down, because the elevators are tough in the beginning. You guys know that.
Okay.
And I think that's it.
The next question will be...
Oh, today's question.
Boy.
So what's today's question?
Today's question, wait a minute. Let me think. It was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Do you ever use the spa or salon on a cruise ship? Services.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you're on a cruise, do you ever book a salon or spa service?
Right.
Yes or no?
That's easier.
So that would be hair, nails, facials, massages, anything through, manicure, pedicure, anything through the spa or the salon. Now, we're not talking about, for those of you that are in Aqua, we're not talking about going to the thermal spa. We're not talking about that at all. We're talking about the services that the salon or the spa offer that you have to pay for. So do you, when you're on a cruise, whether it's Celebrity or any other cruise, when you're on a cruise, have you booked and paid for a salon or spa service? Have we?
We have.
We have.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have.
I have gotten a massage in the past, a facial. Nope, never got a facial on a cruise ship. In Vegas, but never did my hair. And I've had a manicure and a pedicure.
Right.
What have you done?
Massage. I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
We had the couples massage once, and we had the regular massage.
Yeah.
Right.
And why don't we do a couples massage together?
Why don't we?
Yeah.
You talk too much during So she likes to be quiet during the massage, and I like to talk.
Imagine.
So
imagine it's the other way around. He talks too much, and I like it. I like to get to the point where it's just so completely relaxing that I almost fall asleep. And Chatty Cathy over here wants to talk to the masseuse the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
So when you do a couples massage, you're in the same room when you're getting your massages, so you can hear the entire conversation of the other people. So I like to have it by myself because I like it nice and quiet. I like to listen to that spa music that they play. It's so
but I might fall asleep. I know.
Yeah,
and
that's exactly what I want.
Yeah.
So
okay.
All right, so that's the question of the day, and that does it for day 26. 2 more days, so 1 more video.
Yeah, well, Oh, don't
and
forget
then
the live,
one more, and then one live.
which is
So there's only one more of these that we're going to do for this trip. And we are going to do this moving forward. We haven't figured out exactly what we're going to do, whether we're going to do it every single night. I don't think we are.
No.
I think we'll do it when we have, like, maybe we'll do one the first day of the cruise and the last day of the cruise, or when we go to Europe, or any place else abroad, someplace new, and we've gone off the ship and done some excursions and lots of stuff to tell you about. We don't want it to be boring, and we don't want it to become Groundhog Day where like every day is the same, and we don't want to feel like we need to do something different to entertain you. We want, when we started to do YouTube, one of the things that we promised is that we weren't going to do anything different than what we were normally doing anyway. We were just going to record it and offer it to you guys for entertainment and information. So that's what we want to remain doing.
I'm thinking for the 7-day cruise, we could do the midweek also, but
maybe.
Let's play it by ear.
See. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that does it for day 26. You know the routine. You know the drill.
Right. And don't forget, the live is at 4 p.m. on Saturday Eastern Time.
Yes, Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, you should be able to click a notification.
So I put it on Facebook, I put it on Instagram, and it's on our community page on the YouTube. If you haven't gotten a notification and you're interested in being on it and you don't have the link, let us know, and you can respond to the comment.
Right.
Let us know in the comments, and John can provide you with the link.
That's
in
a
the
good
comments.
idea. Yeah, we could do that.
I had a good idea. Imagine that.
Oh, you usually do.
And that's it.
So
thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. Turn the notification bell on. That will let you know of new videos that we post. We are at 22.6, almost 22.7. So we have about 2,300 to go to get to 25,000. And we would love for you to join us and be a part of that. And we really, really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for this. This has been really terrific. And as always, we hope you have a wonderful day.
See you tomorrow.